You already know Natalie. She's in the back of this room, but she's actually the secretary for our national committee. I'm now at this moment the chair of the national committee. So it's an honor for us to have the AC here in Brussels, and of course I hope that we will have a fantastic seminar, because this is all about a seminar we are arranging. So I'm glad for the support of the EC, of course, and of the president particularly, because there was something to do about convincing people to do this, because it's a challenge. But I'm happy for that, and it's also in the title of the seminar. So, okay, in short, this is the official program. I hope that it is not changing again. So, we had some issues with the agenda of the minister, but they told me that is quite normal. But I had to change into the program, but it is not really a problem. It's a challenge, you know. So this is the 2 days program. We have also a 1 days program, but the 1 days program will only be there on Friday. So on Saturday we will be one big happy family and go into the same program. So if you take a look quickly, we have Ivana from our commission, who is doing her thing about robots and the assistance of robots in disasters. We have a presentation of virtual reality training from XVR. That's one of our sponsors also. We have Mark Bogdan from the Netherlands, also about drones and firefighting, but more general, from the Netherlands. So we have also a presentation of the electrical fire truck of Rosenbauer. This is also one of our sponsors. Normally we should have a fire truck here in front of the hotel, but there were some problems, technical problems, so he comes to present it to us all. We have the CEO, if I can name him, can tell it like this, I don't know, but we have the CEO of the Fuel Cell and Hydrogen Joint Undertaking. That is for the European Commission, Bart Lubach. He is coming to tell us about hydrogen in Europe and the developments. We are, as a Commission, also in very close contact, because we are a member of the European Hydrogen Safety Panel. I'm there for CTIF, so it's a very, very important partner. Then we have the return of experience, so maybe we'll explain our objective about that, but it's on fire that occurred here in Brogenbos, in Brussels, on an energy storage system, so very interesting. We also have the retext about the LNG truck. It's also a fire that occurred in Antwerp, in Belgium. A whole document about that, and it will be the fire commander and the chemical advisor that are going to present what they did to cope with this kind of incident. This is day 1 on Friday. So next we have Saturday. We begin the day with the presentation of the ISO project with the symbols, and that will be Kurt and not myself presenting the results. And then something rather special will happen. We have normally the Minister of Security and the Interior, who is coming to do a speech about this this event and expressing his support to CTF and to the Center of Expertise for the Federal Center of Expertise, followed by a signing ceremony, but I'm not sure who is going to be present. But the most important thing, and I will continue after this presentation of the program, is that CTIF and the minister, those both parties are very important to sign this memorandum of understanding. And I already have now at this moment three of four transport sector CEOs have already signed this memorandum. I'm waiting for one more, it will come probably today. And then we have the whole Belgian transport sector who is going to agree using these symbols on their buses and coaches.
Excellent.
So that's all about the memorandum of understanding. I will show it in a while. Then we have the CEO of Euro NCAP, who is coming to explain how they are going to implement everything we are doing in the Commission for Execution and New Technology. Not only symbols, but also the use of the standardized emergency response guide, and also the oblige, but it's not really oblige, but the use of the rescue sheets will be in the safety rating process of Euro NCAP. So if a new car comes on the market, they will check if this rescue sheet is there, if they are following the standard, the ISO standard, and then they will give a brand a sort of tertiary safety rating star. That's right. Okay, we proceed in the afternoon with two presentations of the Hazmat Commission. Nigel and Roman will do their thing about batteries and also have the developments in hazardous materials. And then we close the seminar with the last presentations about firefighters' health, and that will be Tommy from Denmark, and that's also very, very interesting presentation. So this will be the program. I'm not going to show you the program for the one day on Friday. There are some changes because we are working in separate rooms, but you will see we try to organize that it will go smoothly, and normally there will not be a problem. So just because I have to go to my meeting also, just to show you what I have done for the memorandum of understanding. I made the document. We also invited press through the Belgian press. How do you say that? You have Belga. It's like a bureau.
Association.
It's like a bureau that is responsible for federal press releases. So we launched a memo. So it's possible that they will jump on it. I don't know. We'll see. So, but that's covered by the Ministry of Interior and the Communication Service. And now I'm just searching for the right document. Normally it should be this. So we have, okay. Format. Let's see, you have there all the partners, the different transport associations, federations. You have, of course, it's mentioned, it's the Federal Center of Expertise, the Belgian Public Transport Sector, the Belgian Federation of Bus and Coach Operators. That's not public transport, but it's transport in general, with buses and with coaches, and then CTIF. We cover some topics, and it's in general, so we can do whatever we want with it. It's very large, but it has to be like that. So we request the symbols in the rescue sheets and the emergency response guide according to the ISO standard. That's the first thing we are going to do, and it's important. It's mentioned in the purchasing process. So if they are having new buses that comes on the road, It will be in their process to buy, so it will be integrated in the whole dossier. That's very important. We are going to use and maintain the symbols on the vehicles, of course, the rescue sheet, close cooperation in emergency procedures, so for training, for procedures, very important. Share information to organize trainings for first and second responders, but also for their own personnel, so there will be an exchange of knowledge. And then we are going to install a task force together on the implementation of all above mentioned issue and principles. So this is the content of this memorandum, and these are the almost filled places where they can put their signature. There's one I'm waiting for. This is for the minister. I could not get his digital signature. I was not very open for that, but we have this. And then on the last page we have our president that can sign, and me as chairman of the commission. But if you don't want that, I can delete it and just add other names. So it's up to you, to EC, to decide what is going to happen with this memorandum. I hope, of course, that our president will sign it and that you will approve and support it. But that's the story. So this is in a nutshell, Mr. President.
Can you just go back, Tom, to the first sheet of that bit there?
The second
page, yeah, that
maybe
the crunch. So effectively it's